Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video, we're going through Terrormaton Inferno without Lily and without Shadow SANIA. So probably a lot of you have been wondering how can you actually clear Terrormaton without a DOT team. So today, this video I'm going to showcase today is not made by me. It's made by a player called Luck King. So he's the one that made this team possible, and now currently in my global server, I play a global server. If we're looking at Inferno, every single one at fast team here is using Shadow SANIA and Lily. Alright, you can see every single one is Shadow SANIA and Lily, but we have one player that's actually doing faster than all this DOT team and actually clearing it without any of them. So let me show you the showcase first. Alright, so this is the team that he's using. The video is provided by him directly, and later on I will show you his equipment, the module, the effect on the stats as well. But let's take a look how he managed to do it without Lily, without Shadow SANIA. I think this is very fresh to the whole community as well. So the boss will take the action first. Alright, okay, then Heinrich will be the dispeller here. Dispel and apply the buff that can make him crit easier. Freya apply the buff, Nightmare, and also attack up for your whole team. Dina apply all the debuff to the boss. Then the boss take action, it kills HOYAN. But HOYAN passive will make her maintain undead. She will prevent herself from dying and trigger her passive to instantly cast S3 for free. So let's take a look here. S3. Do damage, then her turn again, another S3, do another damage. Then remaining of the HP, we use D-Ting to one-shot the boss. This is very crazy and impressive. Very impressive. Alright, so if we look back to this showcase here, right, so Heinrich here is for dispelling the immunity from the buff, from the boss, and then apply the what's the buff debuff again, then basically makes a crit damage and easier to crit on the boss. Then we have Freya here to apply attack up for your team, and then apply Nightmare debuff to increase the damage taken. Then we have Dina here to apply all the debuff, which is defend, break, vulnerable, and also erosion for higher attack. Okay, then the boss take action, it nukes HOYAN, but HOYAN's passive made her maintain at the battle. Then HOYAN trigger her passive, instantly do high damage to the boss and also get a Terrormaton push. Do damage, 161k. This is from the passive, it's not from her S3. So after you trigger the passive here, now HOYAN is gonna take her own action. She casts S3 by herself. Do damage, 213k on the boss itself. So HOYAN herself actually nuked the boss around like 50% to 60%. Instantly one big damage nuke, and then now your D-Ting is going to take the action here. Then D-Ting will follow up. It proc the passive on the boss, so your D-Ting will have the passive damage increase, and then one-shot the boss. Very impressive. Like, it's the fastest team in the whole community, I think, because one-shotting the boss and faster than Lily and Shadow SANIA team. But of course, in order to do that, you actually require your team to actually grind a lot of Nightmare, not Nightmare, Hell 3 and Hell 4 from like Aurora, or probably Terrormaton, or probably Doki Doki to have a battle module before you grind Inferno. This is the real step-by-step progression without like Shadow SANIA and Lily, because Shadow SANIA and Lily basically help you cheat code the boss by using DOT, right? But in order to run this team here, you definitely need a very solid stats. So let me show you the stats. Okay, so this is the stats that he shared to me. The first one here is going to be Dina. So Dina is going for the Artisan here. This is the passive that he's actually using. Then this is the Dina stats. He maxed out the S1 here, I think it's because for the attack stats. Then with the S3 here for a higher chance of for more multiplier as well. Then this is the stats he's going for. Basically put Dina with high accuracy. I think the accuracy can go even higher as well. Then with speed, 130 speed. This is the equipment set he's going for. A mixture of foray with a little bit of attack or crit rate, I forgot. Then most importantly is the speed. Then the next one here is D-Ting. So D-Ting here is going for White Fang. Very strong passive as well. Then D-Ting max out. This is 455, so you don't need the extra 1 turn of vulnerable because Dina already applied it. But basically your S2 and S3 have to be maxed for the max out passive, and then this is the gear that he's using is Onslaught and Foray. So wait, no, this is not Foray, this is Keen Eye. Okay, so this is the equipment he's going for. Everything is module 3, so he actually grinded a lot of Hell for Terrormaton and also grinded a lot of, yeah, basically Terrormaton for all this equipment here before you proceed into Inferno, right? Because you can get all this equipment here through Health 3 and Health 4 as well. Going with almost max crit rate, 86%, with element advantage, you're gonna have 100%. With the passive here, the overload crit rate turn into crit damage, it's gonna do a lot of damage. So the attack here he's having is plus 3000 something, with the crit damage of 1000, so not 138 here. This is the equipment of dating. Then this is Freya. The rest of the set here, I think he's min-maxing about the speed and also the effect accuracy. You need to land the Nightmare debuff. So the rest of the equipment here doesn't matter. Then he's mainly focusing on speed. Then he's using Artisan with a passive speed here. It's not even max Artisan as well, by the way. And then Freya, this is non-skill up at all. Okay, then Heinrich here, most importantly, you want the speed because you want the faster speed in Heinrich to dispel the immunity on the boss. Effect accuracy is only 50%. I think probably he tried to max out the speed, but he can't get the effect accuracy. So if you can pump up your effect accuracy as well, it will make it more consistent. Most importantly, to the speed, you want to outspeed the boss to apply the debuff. Okay, then it's going for Artisan as well with another speed passive here. Then this is the stats. He's almost maxing out the S3. I think it's for the RNG chance of the debuff. Okay, then the last one here is gonna be HOYAN. So HOYAN here almost maxed out everything for the attack stats, for the S2 and for the S3, and then with a lot of investment basically. Then it's going for White Fang for extra damage, onslaught and momentum. Very strong attack percentage, very strong. I think this one will be the element damage increase. Then this one here will be the crit damage, right? Then this is the stats. It's going for Harvest, not Harvest. This is onslaught and 3 of momentum. So you're gonna grind a lot of health 3 and health 4 before you're able to do this team in Inferno team. Okay, so the stats here, 85% crit rate. You want her to kind of guarantee crit, and then very high crit damage and very high attack as well. So this is everything of his stats. So if we look at here again, this is at Asia server, and then everyone is using Lily and Shadow SANIA, while this team here is at top 1 now. Only 29 seconds to fulfill this team. Probably it's not going to be like a consistent win. Probably still a little bit of RNG, depends on immunity dispel, depends on Dina debuff as well. But every team here is actually RNG as well. Like even Shadow SANIA and Lily team, you also rely on Holden to dispel the debuff, right? And then you rely on Shadow SANIA and Fungus to apply the DOT. So it's the same thing. It's not going to be 100% crit rate in not 100% win rate in Inferno. It's more about how consistent your team is able to provide. So basically that's it. So special thanks to Luck King again for sharing his team comp to me, able to make this showcase out to share for everyone. I think this is actually a very good showcase to fresh the community with like, oh, you need Lily and Shadow SANIA to clear content. But basically he's proving that no, it's not about that thing. It's more about your module investment and also the progression. How good the module is, then probably you can fight in or fit in with other unit. Alright, just that the community is, including myself who have Lily already, we're just getting used to the most easy and the most breakneck way. But if you have enough investment, this team here definitely able to cover it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to comment down what you guys think about it, and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
大したことない。自業自得だ。砕かれた夢が叫んでいる。一緒に耳を傾けて。処刑を開始する。全員処刑する。照準を。
Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is GenMP, SPVCEJVMQ, Trendcan, thank you so much for your support. And also special thanks for the supporter or patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwaltz, Rimu, Choni, Antonio Winterspoon, Cragran, Calamity, Rokos Tendions, Jordan Alons. Special thanks for your support. And also special thanks for the Super Thanks MVP, HMZ, RY, and X Reeks. Thank you so much for your support. Special thanks for the direct support on the live stream super chat for the latest tag. Thank you so much for Code Wilderness, Calamity, Agni, Love Fatima, Fatima Little Underwear, Bloods, Riku Fred, Choni. Thank you so much for your support.